Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I just want to make a quick video on the annual shareholders meeting and it being pushed back to July 29th and why I think that was done. Now, I'm going to be realistic in this video and I'm not going to give you guys any kind of crazy conspiracy theories or anything like that. I'm just going to present the facts and present my opinion at the same time. So, here's the press release and I'll link it in the description below. But if you guys have been living underneath a rock, AMC was supposed to have its annual shareholders meeting this afternoon. However, it got pushed back to July 29th. I think it was a little bit late for them to pull the 500 million share dilution off the table. I don't think it was this big plan to lure the hedge funds in to keep shorting the stock, thinking the 500 million was going to happen. I just think that that was on the table because it's an opportunity for them to clear their debt. And being realistic, Adam Aron is the CEO of AMC. He's got a lot of people that he has employed underneath him, and it provides a joy to a lot of Americans and moviegoers around the world. Now, in order for them to stay in business for years to come, they need to get rid of some of this debt, or they're going to go belly up and go bankrupt. Now, they've already said that 2020 they have enough cap to get them through the year. But what about 2021? What about 2022? How long can they survive like this? They need to make money somehow, and just selling tickets and popcorn is not going to do it. So, they were just throwing it out there. However, it was a huge cloud over the annual shareholders meeting, and some of these proposals that they needed voted yes on, I would imagine got votes no. All across the board, I imagine apes were just clicking no, 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 and they need some of these things to be yes. So they, too late in the game, they pulled the 500 million off the table and thought that it was going to help, but it was a little too late. It was already too big of a deal. People had already voted no. It didn't change the outcome, but now they're pushing it back, giving people time to kind of cool it down a little bit, maybe do some more research. And I expect another statement from Adam Aron or his staff at some point over the next month to come out and say, hey, we're looking for these kind of things. This is the importance of these things. This is what we're hoping to achieve by, voting yes on these proposals. Because remember, they can keep going with these votes until they get the answers or until they get the votes that they're looking for, right? Until they get the outcome they're looking for. It's stated in there that they can keep voting on this stuff. So that's my personal opinion. It's just being realistic that they didn't get the votes, right? That they really need those votes and they didn't get them. They need them to keep their business running the way that they see fit for the future and the near term. And sorry, there's no conspiracy theory here. I'd like to say that there's an investigation. They're doing all these recounts. They're finding out synthetic shares. They know this, that. Hey, could be true. Could be true, right? I had to prove it wrong to say it's not true. But I'm only going off of what they say in this, which doesn't actually say a whole lot. I will link it below, as I said before. However, me just being realistic, and these are business people. Adam Aron's a businessman, and he's got to look out for his company. And I don't think that he's got like this methodical plan to kind of screw over the hedgies and all that kind of stuff. I just don't think that it's true. Me being realistic, because it's my money I'm playing with, is that they need these votes and they push it off to let things die down and potentially come out and say why they need these votes for some of these things so that we go in and we actually vote for it and they get the outcome that they're looking for. That's my personal belief on the matter. There's one more thing that I do want to talk about, and that is, if you guys have seen this, TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim platform has released earnings, which look pretty damn tasty. So their actual earnings is this is what they're reporting on, is that it's 17 cents EPS, right? Their projected or estimate earnings were negative $1.14. So they heavily beat earnings. It's still not very good, but if you look at where the earnings were in last quarter, I think they were negative $3.15, and they did worse than estimated. Estimated was $2.80. They actually went negative $3.15. So, if this is true, I expect the stock to kind of have a really strong day tomorrow and for the days coming forth. I think if this is true and it can be proven true, that we're going to see a nice bump up starting in the pre-market and ride this thing out through the day. We'll be at $10 tomorrow, no problem. That's my personal belief. If this comes out that it's just a glitch in the system and there's no facts to back this earnings report up, then I think we kind of trade flat between 950 and 925, and I'm okay with that. We're consolidating down here and we're getting ready to make that bounce back up and start testing some of these levels again. But we got to get out of this hole that we're kind of in right now. But I do think that if this is real, this is a very, very positive earnings statement, and we should see some very positive effects in the price action here. So I just wanted to make a quick video on where I stand with the annual shareholders meeting and why I think it was pushed back. It's pretty realistic, pretty basic. They just need the votes. So you guys go make sure that you vote. You know, read it, try to understand what each one is for. You got plenty of time to go and research what they're asking for in these votes. And I think in particular, I think proposals 4 and 5 are where they really want what they're really looking for. So just go and read it, and when the emails come out and you guys get to vote again, just make sure you vote in whatever way you feel that your heart leads you to vote in for whatever these are. But do your research, make sure you vote on them. I abstained from them the last times that I voted, and the last 2 times I voted because I had 2 brokerage accounts, and I just abstained from all the other things, and I took proposal 1. But now it's off the board. Proposal 1 is gone. I can just do more focusing and research on these other things. And I abstained from them before because I didn't know, like, I don't know who these people are. Do I want them to be on the board? I don't know. So anyhow, I just want to make a quick vid on that and just kind of bring you guys back down to earth. Sorry. But a good positive thing to take away from this video is that TD Ameritrade's showing earnings, and they're not too bad. They're pretty good. So we'll see how it goes. We'd have to really take a look at Q1 from last year versus Q1 of this year to really kind of to see how well it's done. But that's what they're saying here. Anyhow, appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for the live stream. Have a good evening. Peace out.